Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM, episode number 134, I guess. I've just realised that we are ordering steel pipe, not the stone pipe that we actually wanted to use. So that was a bit unfortunate. We need to try and find all of those and replace them. That's a steel pipe. That one is a steel pipe, and they're all steel pipes. Okay. I actually have some steel pipe on me, but I don't want to be using steel pipe. It doesn't really help our process particularly. And it turns out we actually need an extra pipe here anyway, which oh no, it is there. This might be a slightly slow thing. Maybe I could have used the upgrade planner or downgrade planner, I suppose. If we're replacing steel with stone, but anyway, it does say there's a pipe there, doesn't it? It does, but it's so hard to see. Yeah, it's just in the shadow. Very unfortunate shadow, that. I don't think there's too many more of these guys. This is in our new copper facility. We need to move on though. Alright, that's good. Yes, I have made you. And I believe I made a couple of these as well. Because we're going to have sulfuric acid and oxygen here for the two processes. In fact, I could probably that would basically complete the O2 process. Sulfuric acid has two sets of pipes as well. Oh, we've used steel pipes again. There must have been something that I was trying to build that needed steel pipes that I left in my inventory. Anyway, that is basically that. So these items are effectively going to be feeding on to a belt. We will have them come in, I guess they'll come in like that. So actually let's just do our usual and wipe all this out again. And then we can copy basically that, and it's not quite long enough. Now, I didn't make it like this so that you just feed one belt. It's obviously intended that it's a double belt, because I think we will fill our double belt here fairly easily. And in fact, it may even not be enough. I may even have to up that belt. Okay, so that is the iron ingots, sorry, the copper ingots coming down. There's several usages of these guys. I'll worry about this station in a bit, but for now, we basically need copper to plate as one process, ingots to plate. We're not going to be making the bronze and the brass here. They're going to be separate with... They'll be fairly simple at first, just inputs of the ingots from the sources required. That's probably the best way to get rid of nickel, for example. Brass gets rid of zinc. Anyway, we'll find a way, but solder has got fairly gunmetal. Oh yeah. Copper powder, I'm not sure where I need that yet. To make copper paste. I don't want to know. So we're going to have to go the ingot to molten copper. And molten copper can make the coil, which is one thing we need. I think we won't be shipping copper as molten copper. We'll be shipping it as ingots for this process. And I'm not into making sheet coil just yet. We may eventually get there. Okay, so the two that we're interested in, probably this one. Definitely that one. So I suppose what I could do is just have a bunch of probably induction furnace 3s if we're making them. I think we are. What are we using here for copper? Oh, we're doing it all up here. We are using induction furnace 2s. Yes, we're using induction furnace 2s. You can't quite cope with the input from 2 of these machines. You must be 1.5, something like that. We'll have to check that. So, I mean, I guess the first way of looking at this is the same as what we've done over here, although I've got 6 for those. That's because it's a mix. Oh, look. We actually ran out of the iron. Not that we're asking for more down there, but there's none here at all. So I guess we're asking for it up here, are we? Iron? Yes, we are. So we must have no iron. Why no iron? Because you're absolutely slaughtered by 263,000 of this stuff. We're going to have to find more uses for that. Maybe I need a holding bay where I just rush in, dump the stuff off, and have a whole bunch of warehouses it can feed into. And then I can pick it up from... Like maybe it comes in, say here. There's a bunch of warehouses and they just feed each other till it comes out here. And when I want some, I just pick some off at the other end. And so we can just store a huge amount. Something like that. Might be what we need. Anyway, it's not an issue right now. What are you? Induction furnace 2. So it's basically the same as... well, we need 2 of those, don't we? If I was to copy... copy from there. And we don't want that one. But otherwise we want that blueprint. Okay. So if we come back to our copper, this is basically implying that we can get 1 usage of these guys by doing something like this. So here, I think I want a classic split off like so. So that's ingots, right? I probably want to do something like that. What? Ah, there it is. Who knows what we're going to need here, so let's just leap past it all. And just to give myself some more space in case I decide I need it. And then we're basically going to be trying to do the coil process, but hopefully in a slightly tidier way than this mess that we did here. So I guess it's a row of these guys. Yeah, that's a good start. What am I doing? So, in other words, something like this. Something like that. Coil. So 140 molten copper. Takes 1.33 seconds. Oh God. This is why people use those programs that work it all out for you, right? So, two. So we get 2 cycles of this, which is, that's a casting machine, that's not the one. We get 2 cycles of that. 240 molten copper when we need 140. So it is kind of 2 machines. To the strand casting machine. What's that? That's a strand casting machine 1. Are we looking at a 2? We're looking at a 2 here. Strand casting machine 2. Right, well I can use my 1 and I can upgrade it, I guess. Doesn't seem to know what it's upgrading to. You are going to do that recipe, which is going to involve pipe from there to there. And that. So you've got coolant in, used coolant out, and we've got a little bit of space down here to process all of that. All right. Let's first of all grab this. And by some fluke, it's an even number. I could have the actual cast material just run down sort of through the machines. That might be an okay idea. I don't know how much coolant you're using per cycle. 40. You're using 40 coolant. Each machine is using 20 coolant a second. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 140 coolant per second. Okay. The cooling down process. I'm going to run back, have a look. It'll be easier in the long run. Pretty sure I'm not making cooling towers either. Let's just pop down here. Okay. How much can you cool per second? You can cool in 2 seconds. You can cool 200 used coolant. So we're basically going to need 6 cooling towers for the amount that we get here. Plus we're going to need water. So 6, I'm pretty sure these are all the same. Yeah, 100 a second. So we'll need 6 of those, and I'm not sure how many of these we're going to end up needing. So you need a ceramic filter to process the used coolant, and that is 4 seconds. 4 seconds you can process 160. Of course, let's have a different number. We need to be able to do 280, so I think we're going to need 2 of you. That makes sense. We're going to have 2 columns of this and 2 of you. The way this is laid out is a mess, of course, so we'll try and do better. How much does it take to make a cooling tower? Steel pipe and steel plate. Well, we're in the right place, I guess. You're steel, aren't you? Yes. So much more room here now. It's 5. What are we missing? We're missing clay brick. Okay. That's clay brick on there, but no buts. We just needed a bit more than that. Why don't I just pick up some then? It's easier. Easier to pick up stacks. That's carbon, isn't it? Yes. Oh, you're without power. Interesting. Ooh. This shortage of supply on that stone is really going to hurt us. We may have to do something about that sooner rather than later. What was the other machine that we needed, and do I have any on me? We need filtration units. I'm pretty sure I don't actually. Filtration units. Are they in here? A request for this item already. There are crystallizers. Filtration unit. That's a filtration unit 1. What's this? Filtration unit 1. Okay. Where's our request for filtration units? It's a crystallizer. We have 10. Okay, that's fine. So then we need some steam engine. This is just normal steam. I wonder if we could combine all the steam and just put these sort of together. We probably can. We probably can, yeah. Steam engines. Power in here. One, two. Let's get at least 3. Actually, I could probably use one of these, or does it need a whole lot more temperature? Not sure. Okay. Are you just not ordering anything at the moment? What's going on? Where's your train? It's on its way. Ah, with everything. Good. So, cooling tower. Let's just grab these while I can. Okay, so you'll be cooling you'll be cooling 350, 250 to 350 down to the next one. Then you cool that one, then you cool that one. So I have one strand casting machine. That's the in for the good stuff. So this is the out for the not so good. That's the bad stuff. We need a water pump. Water pump. Water pump. They moved them, didn't they? I should remember this. So the steam comes out like so and powers steam engines. Did I make them or did I just look at them? I did make them. And obviously then I need some more little guys. So you then Plug into there, you plug into there. You have to plug into the filtration unit, which is this thing. You are doing coolant with a ceramic filter. Yeah, we might as well use a ceramic filter. And probably one of these. And that gives us the good stuff coming out here. Stone pipe. Not sure where the steel pipe has gone at this point, but gone it seems to have done. Okay, so we need an injection of new coolant as well. What does coolant actually need? It needs base mineral oil, right? Base mineral oil and water. Ugh. Another product to... It needs a very small amount though. Like, I think this runs... Well, it does run every now and then, but... There must be a loss from... There must be a loss on this process. Yes, there is. 200 used coolant becomes 160 coolant. Fair enough. So we have to keep injecting new coolant. I'd like these to find themselves. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. I've just made them 3s. Okay. Let's degrade from strand casting 3 to strand casting 2. Got it. All right. Now I think I need this arrangement once again. So that will have to be somewhere like here, maybe. You can go on. Right, out of pipes. And these guys, no doubt. 1, 2, 3. No, we can make them. Okay. Are you going to tell me that we don't do strand casting machines? Because I am going to need a whole nother set of them. It's looking a lot like it, isn't it? Alright, take me with you. Just stop. And we'll have a look in here. Yes, it doesn't look like we do. Alright, we'll have to make them ourselves. Strand casting machine. Let's just head back up to the top here. Actually, I do need a little bit more of that stuff. Do I have an ongoing pipe request? It doesn't look like I do. I should have. Stone pipe 100 and stone pipe to ground. 50 is better than nothing. Okay, I don't actually need to be completely filled with stuff. I need to... Oh. We're struggling a bit here. What's the story? Maybe we're just using a lot more steel than we had been. Well, that's making it a lot harder to pick up a whole bunch of steel. Just have a look at this. I wonder how many times we've actually had iron ingots delivered. I am a little concerned we might get an imbalance of this manganese, but I'm certain we will if we only use it on one thing. But this is such a mess, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get it into there to use on the aluminium. Maybe when we've cleared a bit more space we might be able to. I think you're going to need to be a induction furnace too, bro. Induction furnace 2. That one is 1.5 speed, so it should be getting quite a build up. Casting machines, actually, well, we certainly want casting machine 2s instead of what we're using. We have casting machine 2s. We even have casting machine 3s. I need to check, I think. Let's get out of map mode. So you, in every 4 seconds, every second you're making 60 times your casting speed. 60 a second, okay. And we're using 10. So we actually need to double the casting speed of this for these to work properly, which means that we need... those are casting machine 2s. Casting machine 3s, we probably even need faster ones, or even more of them. So, casting... oh, we can do 4s. That's interesting. Casting machine 3s. Well, I would like some casting machine 3s, if you don't mind. System. Casting machine 3s. Okay, we already have a casting machine 3. Yes, we do. Alright, just give me some then. Maybe if I head over this way, which is where the casting machines are being made, I might get it a little faster, possibly. I think I'm outside the zone at the moment, but we are basically in the zone at this point. I'm not after that. What are you making? Those are not casting machines. What are you making? Pallet press. And you've got 4 in there. Why are you not inserting any new ones? Pallet press is less than 5. Okay. That should let you go. I'm not quite sure what the problem is there. Read contents. It looks like this actually has something else in its hand. Hard to be sure. You have no press 1s. You have everything you need, and you've got 4 there. But you're choosing not to make any. Connected to network. Okay, so if pallet press, which should be in there, pallet press 1 is less than 5. And what are you? Your pallet press 2. Probably need to make that a larger number. This is actually using a logistic connection rather than a circuit condition. Anyway, that's not what we're after. We're after... are these casting machines? No. Chemical furnace. Induction furnace. Casting machine. All right. All this just because steel appeared to be a little bit slow. So, casting machine 3. Casting machine 2s can go there. What's that? Casting machine... Why are you in there? Casting machine... What? 10. Alright, fine. We have slightly too many. Yes, these are coming out a little bit faster now. That's good. I may even be able to grab some. What was I trying to make before all this started? I was trying to make something to complete copper. I was going to make these strand casting machines, right? Strand casting machine. I need... what is this one? This one is a 1. So I need 6 of the 1s. Strand casting machine. 1, that will make 2. We're short on steel again. I need to find somewhere that's got a bunch of steel lined up, or just go down this line, I guess. 4, there we go, that's what we wanted. I don't want these monosilicons. Let's get rid of them. I need 2s. That's also steel. Also a heap of steel that we need. No, it wasn't steel. It's brass that we need. Brass pipes even. Yep, pure brass. And then we need aluminium plate. And then we need concrete brick. Three, 4, 5, 6. Let's head over to our copper. Where we can finish this off. I might just turn these guys off because I want to make sure I can replace this one with the next one, probably the next one that's built. And then I can order one more. And now it doesn't matter. Oh, did I get poles while I was out? Yes, I did. Good. Oh, I haven't got our... And I'll have to make one more of those, but I can't because I don't have any iron. Maybe it's worth just using a pipe like this to avoid the necessity of undergrounds and the like. Although from here it's a little bit trickier. I probably want to come up and do something a bit like this. That's not right. That's the last one, right, okay. That's the good stuff. That's also the good stuff. We weren't able to build that. Are we going to be able to run something to add oil in here? Hopefully. I don't think I need this stop anymore. Which probably means I need to remove everything from here. Not so much that, but the contents of this and the contents of this one. Am I able to pick up all of this stuff? No, probably. In a word or two, no is most likely. Have we got a request to stop here? It does not look like it. So what we want this. How exactly did that work? Oh, that was already set up. Right. We need a decider combinator. So it doesn't just turn on like that. Trains on the way is less than P. Right, so you need to be P, and your condition is if anything is greater than 0, set a P. There's nothing at the moment, but there's about to be. because we will express stack. I doubt you're going to pick up anything, but just in case. Oh, you got something. There you go. Train is coming on its way back. So yes, that's right. I did this so that I could run a belt. Basically along here. Because that is our third product. So we'll have ingots, we'll have yes, that probably needs blue. Even blue is probably not enough. Blue. Okay, and actually, I can use this one. Actually, you don't need anything. You can just flow directly in like so. How are we doing here? We're empty, so all of this is probably as good as done then. If I put all three of you there, I can probably pick up this stuff at this point. No, can't. I don't know why I have those on me. Oh, good grief. Fine. Yes, that's probably a better use of that. Now, no, that's the exit. I want this thing, don't I? Do we not have that hanging around? No, it must be in here. Must be an example of it. I could always look it up. I think I'm going around in circles. Okay, in that case, here's a fine example of what we're after, so let's just make a copy of this one. But it's going the wrong way, of course. But I had that same problem there, didn't I? Yeah. Oops, no, that was correct. It just needed to be one of those. I must have left some debug information on as well. There's a couple of things I need to sort out for this active version. Alright, you need to go there. And you can go there and there. And we need to move all this stuff, and this is obviously wrong, as is that. But guys, it's an hour. We've had an hour. We are basically very close to copper being online, our copper replacement, and putting it into trains so that we can move it around, not just onto the top of a main bus, which is a huge improvement. So I guess we'll finish that off in the next episode. Thanks for joining me for this. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye for now.